The order of the elements that exist on Earth sets the limits of those born into it. Respecting them means awareness of the meaning of living. There is a place where submarine greatness shares its space with the seas of Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico. The immensity of its power lies in its seagrass beds and coral formations, which are home to hundreds of species. The Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System, the chest of jewels.
We could say that coral reefs are the places with the greatest richness of submarine life. What tropical forests are on Earth are the reefs in the seas. Mexico and other countries in the region that share the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System signed in 1997 the Declaration of Tulum. It is a commitment for all 4 countries to cooperate in its conservation.
Those who own a chest keep unforgettable things in it, where past, present, and future are condensed. The second largest coral reef in the world is a natural jewel in danger.
According to the Global Net for Coral Reef Monitoring, about 70% of the world's reefs are in poor or even critical conditions and have been destroyed or seriously degraded. The most critical symptom of it is coral bleaching.
Despite the vulnerability that the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System suffers, it is still possible to restore its tissues. Climate change multiplies and exacerbates the pressure on coral reefs. And in some ways, the measures that government must take are adaptation measures and to establish protection areas. If the reef and the entire ecosystem is protected, they certainly have the ability to regenerate themselves in a very fast speed. For 20 years, the civil society organizations have been very involved in this effort. And they really are joint efforts among governments, because they hold in their hands the decision to establish legally protected areas. The protection of coral reefs can only be done with joint actions among governments, civil society, and the private sector. In the context of the COP16 and CMP6, the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System was one of the symbols for the creation of social awareness about the need to preserve natural resources.
It doesn't happen every day that a conference of the parties, a global environmental convention, takes place in our home. It is also an opportunity to put the finger on the pulse about how exposed are coral reefs to the pressures of climate change. The problem is so big that nobody has neither the financial means nor the capacity or the science to do it alone.
The balance of nature shows the limits of its elements. To ignore them involves the destruction of human beings. The health of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef shows that everything that is not decided by man will be decided by nature.